So Jay, obviously you're on the road again. It's up north and then down south. It's all go for you this week.
Yes, it is, mate. We are, as I say, after having so many home games, we've got a couple of few away ones. We had a fantastic result on Tuesday night, one which I thought we thoroughly deserved. It was a different type of game that we haven't had for a while, which is a bit of a dogfight battle. The rain was pelting it down, the wind was blowing everywhere, but lads showed some great character, some great fight, and we played some good football and got the 3 points. And then, like you just mentioned, we've got a long trip down south for another difficult away game.
Yeah, I don't know whether we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves, but you know, if you were able to get promotion this season, is that game against Carlisle one of those ones that you look back on and say that was a vital one? That could have been a bit of a turning point.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but like you said, let's not look too far ahead of ourselves. But in the moment right now, that was a fantastic and a huge result. With the results around us going the way that they did as well, it was a massive result for us. Again, we're going to take every single game as it comes. We've got 16, 17 cup finals coming up. Saturday is another cup final for us. And the aim of this squad, the aim of this club is promotion. And that's what everyone's driving towards, and that's what we want. And I say we'll take every game as it comes, but we need to go out and we need to work as hard as we did on Tuesday night. And we've got plenty of quality and strength and depth in this squad to go out and get a result on Saturday.
And you mentioned those cup finals there, and you do have a cup final on the horizon, but of course you've got plenty of games before that. So you've got to, I was going to say you've got to put that to the back of your minds, or do you use it as some kind of, motivation?
No, listen, that's an absolute fantastic accolade to take. The boys have worked hard. It's been a rotation of the squad, and the squad's been able to perform and get ourselves to a final, and no one will ever say no to a trip to Wembley. We've got ourselves there now. It's something that we're really excited and really looking forward to. But like you said, when it comes, it'll be a fantastic occasion. It's one that we've got nothing to lose. We'll go out there to try and win the game and win the trophy. And at the end of the day, you want to look back at your career and think, oh, what silverware did I win? And if it's one that we could add to our collection, then fantastic. But before then, we've got 3 or 4 huge games to keep ourselves on our number one aim this season, and that was promotion.
Is that good to have so many games? Because you've got the Saturday, Tuesday, schedule for the next couple of weeks or so. Players often say they'd rather play than train. So are you happy with the number of games you've got?
I'm one of them people. I love the games coming thick and fast. Saturdays to Saturdays, listen, when they come, they are sometimes long weeks waiting for games. It could be a moment where you've lost a game on a Saturday and you can't really get out on the field to perform and get better, to do better yourself for the following Saturday. So, listen, we've got games coming thick and fast. The squad depth and the unity of the group and the togetherness as a group is going to be tested. But we've got a fantastic set of boys. And we've got a fantastic set of staff that we're all off the same hymn sheet, and one that we're looking forward to and relishing these opportunities.
What kind of challenge will Leyton Orient pose you this weekend, Jay?
Well, listen, we owe them one. They beat us at home 1-0. If you look back at that game, I don't think we were very pleased with our own performance. We owe them a lot. We've got to go down there. They're going to cause us problems. They're a good team. They've got some good players. But it's one that we have to go down there full of confidence. We know that if we put our performances to match what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, we can cause them problems. So, listen, we're all fighting. We're all on all fronts. Like I said to you before, we touched on it again. We've 16, 17 cup finals to go between now and the end of the season. And if we want promotion, we have to go out and we have to work as hard as possible to get that 3 points every game.
And how are you finding it, working with the new players who came in on transfer day? David Nugent, for example, was involved in the winning goal the other night, and that's got to be good for his feeling of belonging, if you like, at a new club.
You know what? Since the day he walked in, not just him, but Ali as well, the lads have settled in straight away. We know the quality that they bring to this squad. If anything, they've upped the level because obviously they're pushing lads to perform better and get into places and playing this in starting 11. So Ali's pushed the boys in midfield. Nugent's pushed the lads in up front, and it's had a knock-on effect because the boys have had to perform to keep the shirt on a Saturday or on a Tuesday night. Like you said, Nugent's experience and the way he is around the place from day to day is you can't beat it. You can't get any better. I don't believe. And it was a real great catch for the club to bring him in. He's a fantastic lad as well. So's Ali. They bring a great atmosphere to the place. And you know what? Like I said to you before, I keep going back to it, but the squad that we have is fantastic. And we need to keep that squad togetherness between now and the end of the season. And you never know. If someone picks up an injury, touch wood, it's not anytime soon, but they're going to be called upon. So they need to be ready.
Yeah, and it's a good point you make because it's not only what they do on the pitch, it's how they are behind the scenes, and they've, you know, in David's case, he's been there and done it in his career. And when you're going through a really important stage of the season, he's a good influence to have around, presumably.
Yeah, he is, and you know what I mean. He's been there and done. He's ticked all the boxes. He's had promotions and everything up to the Premier League. Sorry, so he knows what it feels like. And for him to come in and show a lot of the young boys around of how it's done and the work ethic that he puts in, him and Ali put in every day. Like I said to you before, it's risen the standard. If I'm honest, they're pushing the boys to keep the shirts, and the boys are having to raise the game to keep the shirt. So that's what it's all about. We're all fighting to get in that starting 11. We're giving the gaffer and his staff headaches every week to play. And that's what we want. And we need that fighting spirit in training, because then it goes out onto the field. So how you train is how you play. And we need to keep that standard going every day.